Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caroline, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a deep side part in your wig, basically how to place a deep side part in your wig. We're going to be working with this wig from Arabella hair company. This is their body wave wig. It comes pre-plucked, pre-bleached, so it's perfectly ready for you to install out of the box. And this wig is thick, y'all, super full. It's their body wave texture. I want to show you guys a close-up of the knots. It's really nicely pre-plucked, pre-bleached. It's giving like realistic hairline right out of the box. And it does come with pre-cut lace and is meant to be glueless and super convenient. All I had to do was just tint the lace and put it on, and it's how it looks like glueless with no type of adhesive, and like it melts really well, as you guys can see. When it comes to figuring out where I'm going to put my part, I usually like to have the hair all pulled back like this, and I play around with the hair because sometimes the wig will like naturally part itself on the side. Like this, where like right here is where like the wig will just naturally part itself. But since this wig is kind of one of those wigs where it's not a full lace all around, I couldn't part it right there. I wanted to get the full curved parting, so I went ahead and I did another method where I kind of start where my eyebrow arches, like the little arch point of my eyebrow is usually where I put my side part, and I use my finger to help me do like a light tracing of around the lace because I want to get like as deep as possible with the space that I have. And I'm going in now with a rat tail comb. I'm just going straight back with that comb. So like the comb is literally straight where my arch is. I go all the way back with that, part it out, and then I start to like carve kind of like a U shape all the way through to the other side. So I go straight back from my eyebrows. When I get to the back, I do a little bit of a U carving to just carve out that back. And using a rat tail comb, because it's so skinny, helps sure I make everything nice and precise. And the hair that I pull out, if you notice, I have it kind of like pulled down to my face as if I was going to do like a side swoop. That's essentially what I'm creating, except I'm not like swooping it to the side of my face. So I have that hair pulled down to my face like I would do a swoop, just to help me visualize the curved side part a lot better. Now I'm going in with my hot comb to help me just press the hair and kind of keep the parting where it needs to be, because if I don't use a hot comb, the part, I'm going to lose it, it's going to fly away. But to get it really flat, I've learned the key is to actually use not a hot comb but a blow dryer. But I'm using this hot comb at first just to kind of like create the base rough draft of the shape that we're creating. Now that I have the rough shape, I'm going in with some hair serum to kind of help give like my blow dryer some moisture to help it like keep everything flat. This is a Garnier Fructis Anti-Sleek serum. I'll link it down below. I put that in the parting area where I need the wig to be flat, and going with a blow dryer with a concentrator attachment and a brush. I'm just going in with this and just blow drying that parting area really flat. I feel like a blow dryer is like my new secret tool for getting my wig super flat. Like hot combs, they're more like a finisher, but what really gets the job done is a blow dryer. I'm going in making sure I have the sides nice and flat, as well as the top part where I parted out also really flat. I feel like visually a lot of this will make sense, verbally probably not, so just visually look what I'm doing to really understand what's going on. You want to get your wig flat enough where it's looking like this, where it's kind of like a bang, the hair is falling in your eye, and the side is super flat. Now to create my little baby hairs, this part I had to realize it's not like they're actually using that parted hair from the side part to create the baby hairs. What you do is you go in even deeper and pull like a thin layer of hair, and I separate, like I kind of create right here like a little bit of like a triangle of hair I'm going to use for the baby hairs. I'm over here just kind of like, I do like test runs by swooping that piece of hair back in to see if it's going to like flow the way I need it to. And what I have going on is, so like I have, you'll see right here, like I'm pushing everything backwards. That's not going to be part of the baby hairs. I'm pushing it all up and to the side, nice and flat. That's not going to be part of the baby hairs. And then I have these other hairs that I parted out in kind of like a triangle shape in a way. These are going to be the baby hairs. I pull these out and I go in with my scissors to kind of, you know, taper them down. I keep it a little bit longer than I need, so that way if it's too short, I still have the room to cut more. And I always like to make sure the baby hairs are cut from like shortest to longest. I like a tapered look for my baby hairs. And before I add any product to the baby hairs, I like to just kind of like swoop them to map out where I want it to be, just to make sure like I have the right parting and I brought everything that needs to be brought out the right way. Because sometimes once you add the product to the hair, it's hard to control and it just makes the baby hair a lot harder to figure out. So I find it easier for me to just like pre-map it out. You see me just going in with some Got2b spray to help hold the baby hair flat and in place. You can use a hot comb or you can use a hairspray, something just to hold it in place so that way you don't like lose the hair that you parted out. Now I'm just going in and I'm using a combination of my finger and an edge control brush to help swoop that hair that I parted out to join the rest of the hair that's like pressed backwards. But you see, it's not joining it at the top. I'm joining it right at the bottom right there. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like visually, I don't know the words for this. I mean, verbally, I don't know the words for this. But I promise you, if you just like visually watch it, you'll get it. You want to keep just brushing that hair that you parted out away from the rest of the hair. Keep brushing it and pushing it back into the hairline until it starts to look like it's like also pushed back like the rest of the hair. I'm going in with some Eco Styler, but I'm adding it lightly because like I said, when you add too much product to the baby hair, it's just a lot harder to control. And now I've gotten to the point where like I've swooped all the hair in the front and it looks like kind of like the baby hairs look a little separated from the rest of the parted hair. So I just go in and start swooping the hairs from like the parted out to the pushed back. I just start swooping them together for all of it to like meet. Again, verbally, I don't know if it's making sense, but visually, I think you'll get it. Now that I've finished the swooping the baby hairs, once you figure out like how to do it, it's really quite quick because it's kind of the same routine. I'm going in and just doing the rest of the baby hairs for the side part. And the best part about side parts, even if it's a frontal or closure, sometimes I'm really lazy. I only do one side. Like the other side, there's no baby hairs there. But that's because that's nobody's business because we're just worried about this side. Now I'm just going in and just swooping the other baby hairs. I think I already mentioned it, but I'm using Eco Styler gel and a little bit of hairspray. Once we've got everything together, I'm going in with my elastic band just to hold down that baby hair and to also help me know where to like not mistakenly hot comb, because sometimes I'll hot comb the part that's pushed away and that just ruins the whole look. So I try to put the band on the exact like swoop. Now I'm just going ahead and doing some quick styling since it's more like a side part detail tutorial versus like a whole installation. I didn't really show everything, but I just wanted to show you guys in case you wouldn't got these curls. I'm using a flat iron to the Chi 1-inch flat iron, and I'm just doing some flat iron curls going away from my face to create some like classic, bombshell curls. Now that the hair is done being styled and everything, I'm going back in and finishing up my side part for that little like lifted look. I love to push all the hair upwards, like back like this. You see how it gives a little lift to the hair, and then I press on the top to make it nice and flat. I don't want to hump up there, but I do like my side parts to like be a little bit pushed back and lifted at the root, but also keeping everything still nice and flat. Like, look at that. So easy once you figure out like just where you need to be parting, and it looks so cute. Like, I am a curved side part with a little baby hair girly. It's my signature go-to look. Now I'm just going in and doing some like finishing touches, like brushing out the baby hairs, because whenever you use gel or Eco Styler, it becomes a little crunchy. You just gotta brush and comb them out. Going in, cutting them down a little bit more. Like I said, I cut them longer to give me like a rough draft, and then for like the finishing, I always will cut them shorter. Using some Fantasia liquid spray to help with the flyaways, and that hot comb again to make sure everything is nice and flat. And then to emphasize the part, I love going in with a light colored concealer. It's great, especially if you have like over bleached knots or balding, or you plug too much. You just want to like make everything look cohesive. I go in with a light shade concealer and just plop that right in the part to kind of just enhance it and make it look like it's supposed to be a curved side part. And bada bing, bada boom, there you go. Here is our finished look. I hope now you guys, whenever you need to create your side parts or maybe just change your wig from a middle part to a side part, you are able to. I hope this tutorial was useful. I feel like verbally, like I said, I wasn't getting it, but visually, I hope it helped you guys. If not, let me know, and I will try this again, because I want you guys to know that you can literally do anything if you just have the right tutorial and watch my videos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out, Girl Scouts. Goodbye.